And now I wanted to have a word regarding to this guy you're watching here in the screen, man, because it really doesn't matter what Manchester City does in their matches. I mean, the most important for me right now is what Erling Haaland is going to do in every single match, right? In every single game. This guy, regardless a win, a draw, or a loss, right, of Manchester City, this guy is still scoring goals, right? I mean, it's still unbelievable. It's still nuts. And if you saw him last night scoring the goal for Manchester City, even it was a draw, right? Against who? Oh, Everton, right? By the way, great goal by the Everton player. I don't know the name, but it was awesome. I mean, it was great. Nice goal. But Erling Haaland is still scoring goals, right? And he has scored so far 26 goals this season. This guy is going to break every single record on the table, right? With, completely reckless. Completely ruthless. This guy is just awesome. It's unbelievable. And I don't have any more words to describe this guy because it's absolutely nuts. He's the best number 9, is the best striker ever seen in the soccer industry, man. The way he scored the goal in the first minutes, and then he felt kind of sad because he couldn't get the win for Manchester City, and I truly understand why, man, because he feels frustrated because this is not about who scores for him. It's a team game, right? And the most important here is the win, right? And it's really completely worthless, useless, a player like him scoring all the time if the team is not able to go through and get the 3 points. And on top of that, you have the Arsenal, right? Arsenal with Odeagaard, man, are becoming the greatest. It's the greatest team. Is top in the standings actually. But it's not just that, man. The way they play as a team, it's absolutely nuts. And right now they are way ahead of Manchester City, not only in terms of points, right, but in terms of way and style and play. To me, that's awesome, man. The way Arsenal is playing right now and the win last night, 2-4, it was absolutely nuts, absolutely incredible. This is a chance for Erling Haaland. And then he came, here comes the goal. A very weird goal because it was a kind of pass, but in my opinion, it wasn't even a pass. But and then he got the ball right there, and as you see here is the goalkeeper here and another guy. In the line, right, and he's able still to shoot, right, to receive the ball and shoot and score the goal. So that was awesome to me, man. This guy. Sorry, I cannot play the goal another way because of the copyright stuff, but my opinion is, man, this guy is going to become one of the greatest players in history. Hopefully it's Vinicius Jr., right, because he's a Madridista, but we have to be honest, man, this guy, I don't know where his limit is. Right now it's completely impossible to guess it, right? I think that Erling Haaland can score some number in the neighborhood of the 60 goals per season, maybe. We have to keep in mind we still have like 6 months ahead of competitions, right? So it's absolutely nuts. Mbappe has closed the year 2022 scoring 56 goals all across the competitions, right? And it's great, it's awesome. But this guy, I don't know how many goals he can score. It's absolutely insane and unbelievable, man. And I really love this guy. Who in this world doesn't want to have Erling Haaland in their team? It's completely impossible. You find anybody who really doesn't want to Erling Haaland in his team. So right now he's doing a great job in Manchester City. And regardless the draw, right, which is very bad for Manchester City because they are 2 points down. I think it's 2 points down. I don't know. Let me check really quick. I think it's. Oh no! Oh my God! It's 7 points down. Oh, 7 points down right now. Arsenal is 43 points, and Manchester City is 36 points. Absolutely nuts, man. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, and well, by the way, this is going to lead me to the next story, which is about Arsenal. Because if we talk about Erling Haaland, we have to talk about Arsenal and, of course, the boss, Odeagaard, Martin Odeagaard, the former Real Madrid player, and of course, very good friends with Erling Haaland as well, but in a different team, which means that he is leading the team, leading Arsenal in the Premier League in every single win and victory. And let me tell you, some of the plays of this guy, I cannot play it here though, but this guy, like I said, is absolutely unbelievable. And the way he is evolving, right, in Arsenal, now I really understand. Look, when he was in Real Madrid and he wasn't playing at all, we all thought, okay, this guy is not cut out for Real Madrid, he's not prepared for Real Madrid, and he probably doesn't know how to manage all this pressure when you put the Real Madrid jersey on, right? But this guy, now I really understand why he wanted to go out and play just for Arsenal, right? There was no any other team in the back. There was all, or in his mind, it was only Arsenal, because he knew he was going to fit perfectly the Arteta squad, right? And he's doing that. He's doing so. So my guess is this guy can be the leader, I mean, with no doubt and hesitation, of Arsenal in the next project of Arteta. And of course, Arsenal can become, with no doubt and no hesitation, in the next champions of the Premier League, which is great. It's awesome, because I'm really amazed by these guys. Because every single year, right? I mean, Premier League is the biggest and the best league in the world, to me. That is my opinion. But you always are thinking about Liverpool and Manchester City, sometimes Manchester United, right? But when you see these guys coming up in the mountain, man, it's like, I mean, coming up and climbing up to the top of the mountain, it's like, man, these guys can make it. They will be able to make it if they keep this path, right? If they keep this pace, my opinion is they will be there. And Arteta is doing a phenomenal job. He's doing a phenomenal job. And I don't have any doubt, right, that he learned the best things from Guardiola, probably. But now, I mean, once you split the way with your mentor, your coach, or whoever it is, and you gotta start your own project, right? You gotta prove everybody you're ready to go, and he's more than ready to go. Arteta is doing an amazing and unbelievable job in Arsenal, man, and that's why Arsenal right now are top in the standings. It's absolutely insane and awesome. I mean, I'm amazed by these guys, and of course, I'm waiting for them to keep doing this stuff, because it's absolutely unbelievable for people like me who are living overseas, and we live in another country, and we do not follow 100% the Premier League. These guys, man, can really do a great job. I mean, I'm not quite sure about it, but to me, Arsenal have all the odds in favor, right, to win this year the Premier League. I don't know what's going to happen, man, but I would be so happy for them. And actually, Cristiano Ronaldo said, and he confessed, the team I really want to win the champions, right? The Premier League is Arsenal, right? Because they're doing a fantastic job as a team, as a squad, and as everything, right? So yeah, shout out to them, shout out to Arteta, and kudos to everybody related to Arsenal, because it's just awesome. And all the people, like I said, like people like me or people in other countries watching this stuff that Arsenal is doing is just unbelievable and remarkable. In my opinion, they have a lot of chances to win this year. So let's see what happens. If they can make it, it's going to be great, because it's got to be the first time in years that among Manchester United, not even Manchester United, City, or Liverpool winning the Premier League. It's going to be a one different, right? Another different team. So it's going to be like maybe 10 years, the last 10, the 15 years or something, that one of these big clubs like United, City, or Liverpool are not winning the champions. I don't know. I can't recall who was the last one, not in these three teams, who won the Premier League. But yeah, like I said, man, these guys are absolutely nuts, incredible. They are 7 points ahead of Manchester City, 11 points ahead of Manchester United, and it's almost impossible for them to cut off the distance. I don't know if it's going to happen. I mean, probably Manchester City will try their best to do it, man. And that'll be a little... No, I'm not going to talk about failure for Guardiola having the Erling Haaland, one of the, the best striker in the world, and not winning the Premier League. It's got to be a kind of failure, man. But, I wouldn't be a little bit embarrassed, because if I have to the best number 9 in the world, the last thing that will cross my mind is I'm not going to win anything. So, in the Champions, he will come across Real Madrid, which is absolutely insane. Number 2, let's see how the Premier League goes down, because in my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if they are not able to win anything, even with Erling Haaland on the squad and Julian Alvarez. Do not forget, because we are all the time talking about Erling Haaland, but we're not talking about Julian Alvarez, who, in my opinion, is another great signing for the squad. So, well, let's see what happens. Let's wait a little bit, and we will track and monitor the situation of the Premier League as of now, all the way to the end.